Did you know that the most powerful computer in the world, as of 2023, can perform over 1 quintillion operations per second? That's more operations in a second than there are grains of sand on all the beaches in the world. Now, this might sound intimidating, but let's remember, every piece of advanced technology, whether it's a supercomputer, a smartphone, or a smartwatch, starts with the basics of electronics. It all begins with a simple concept: a circuit. Picture this. It's a cold winter night, and you're sitting by the fireplace, warming your hands by the flames. The firewood is your source of heat, the same way a battery is the source of electricity in a circuit. The heat travels, warming up your hands, similar to how electricity travels from the battery, through the circuit, powering whatever device it's connected to. Next, we have the components. These are the building blocks of any electronic device. Think of them as the ingredients in a recipe. You have resistors, capacitors, diodes, and transistors, each with its unique function. Just like when you're baking a cake, too much or too little of one ingredient can change the entire outcome. In electronics, the right balance of these components is crucial for the device to function properly. The third base of electronics is understanding the language. Just like music has notes and painting has colors, electronics has its own language, and it's called coding. Remember when you were a kid and you invented your secret language to communicate with your friends? Coding is the secret language of electronics. It allows you to communicate with your devices, tell them what to do, and when to do it. Now you might be wondering, how can you start your journey in electronics? Well, there's no time like the present, and every journey begins with a single step. Start by learning the basics. There are countless resources available online to help you understand circuits, components, and coding. Once you've grasped the basics, it's time to get your hands dirty. Purchase a beginner's electronics kit. It's like a sandbox where you can play, experiment, and learn. Remember building your first Lego set, the excitement, the anticipation, and then the satisfaction when you finally put the last piece in place. That's what building your first electronic device feels like. Lastly, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Remember the time you first learned to ride a bike? You probably fell a few times, but you kept getting back up, and eventually, you were cruising down the street like a pro. The same principle applies to electronics. You will make mistakes, but each one is an opportunity to learn and improve. So why not start today? Dive into the world of electronics. It might seem like a vast ocean, but remember, even the most complex devices are built on these simple bases. It's a journey of 1,000 miles, but it all starts with a single step. And who knows? Maybe one day you'll be the one creating devices that can perform quintillions of operations per second.